Welcome back to Scratch Game Development. This is Bill. In this video, we'll continue making Flappy Bird. This time, we'll create a looping background. You've seen this effect in tons of games. The background keeps scrolling endlessly, even though it's just a couple of images.
Alright, let's dive into how to make the background loop. First, prepare two identical background images. Now, imagine this rectangle as our stage. To keep things clear, let's label them as background number 1 and background number 2. We start by placing background number 1 so it fully covers the stage. This yellow frame here shows the visible area. Now, watch what happens when background number 1 starts moving left. You'll notice the blank stage begins to peek through. Here's the trick. If we place both backgrounds together and move them at the same time, the scrolling lasts longer. Eventually, as background number 2 slides in, it can't cover the entire stage forever. And that's when we realize something clever. Background number 1 has already moved completely off screen. So what do? We simply recycle it. Move it back to the right side of the stage, ready to scroll in again. Now, the cycle repeats. As number 1 scrolls back in, number 2 moves out. Then we reset number 2, and the loop continues. This creates a smooth, infinite scrolling background. So, how do we code this in Scratch? We just need one condition. Whenever a background's X position is less than -480, reset its X position back to +480. That's it! A perfect background loop. Now that you understand the principle, let's jump back into Scratch and build it together with Bill. Okay, let's build it. Select the background sprite. Set its initial position to 0, 0. And make sure it's in the back layer. When the game starts, move the background by -2 on X, repeating forever. Now, add the condition, if X is less than -460, reset it to the right. But pay close attention here. We're not just setting the condition to X less than -480. Instead, we're setting it to X less than -460. Why? Because a single background image never moves completely off the stage. There's always a tiny edge, just a little leftover border that still covers part of the screen. So if we waited until -480, the transition wouldn't look smooth. That's why we adjust the condition slightly. -460 works perfectly. And of course, feel free to test it yourself. Try different values, experiment a little, and see how it changes the loop effect.
Run it! Haha! The background scrolls smoothly! Now let's duplicate the background. Copy the same script, change its starting position, now we have a continuous loop. Wow, that looks amazing! Stand up and give yourself a big round of applause. If you liked this, remember to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next video.